Officer 2JG on Population Terms of Services. This is 2011. Group J group, job group J, 2011. National government, yes. The salary attached is this. Where is now the count? Macho ninayo hata kama sikwenda shule. Just a minute. From 2018. Right. Director procurement. This is 2014. The time you came in, isn't it? Appointment on a senior procurement officer, job group P. Kwa hivyo ile ingine yote ilikuwa katika national government 2011. 2011 ilikuwa job group J. 12, 13. Kwa hivyo J, K, L, M, P, M, N, O, P, P. Oh, is not there? No, let us start now. J, 2011. K, L. How, when, I don't know how they, can you get all these ones in 1 year? These job groups? Yeah. Yes, it's possible for you to move from one or two, depending on your papers. You.
I employed under the national government in 2011, and I was posted in KISII as the head of procurement for the county commissioner in charge then. And when the county started, the procurement who had been sent by the transitional authority, Mr. Salamba, was sick for some time. So
Salamba?
Mr. Salamba.
You go up?
Retired.
Or retired.
The one who was sent by the transitional authority. Then when the governor requested the county commissioner to send her office. That is how I came from the authority of the transitional authority. That is how I was given under transition.
Is it a common practice? That's what I would want. You know me, I've never been a civil servant, other than being a member of parliament, a councillor, a vegetable vendor. I've never been a civil servant. Is that a common practice? You see, we're talking of J, K, L, M, N, P, 6. Is it possible that you can jump all those ones and be at P? No, common practice. Just let it be there. As senior civil servant, you. Muungwana amekuwa kwa civil servant mara nyingi sana, siku nyingi. Is it possible?
I don't know, Your Excellency. Let me give you my example. I joined the civil service in 1987 at job group H as a graduate.
87?
87, yes.
Nikiwa na miaka 7.
Yes, that's when I joined the civil service. I moved to J as a graduate.
Yes.
And then I stayed there for 7 years. And every 3 years or 4 years, we go to the National Public Service Commission for employment. It's very rare for this to happen, unless there was, maybe I can imagine that the transition authority was trying to capacity build the officers to senior position. But the trend in civil service is that after every 3 years, minimum of 3 years, you move to the next job group or promotion. That's the norm in the civil service. But maybe this one, the transition authority did it by themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Says we can't kill you because sio ulijipea, lakini hata wewe mwenyewe Madam Janet, hata wewe mwenyewe unaona hii leo uzae mtoto leo atambaye kesho, asimame, akimbie, azeeke. Kitu kama hiyo I didn't know, by the way. It's only that as I've just asked nikaangalia. This is very good. And you're the, kwa hivyo ordinarily mtu kama huyu mtu anaitwa nani? Nilikuwa nimeuliza kwa sababu Goran huyu ako M. Weka hiyo. Tafadhali chukua kiti chako. Ni wangapi wako M hapa? M. Job group M at procurement. Unaitwa nani? Oh? Victor Magara. You are at M?
Yes, at M.
For how long?
For 1.5 years.
Ulikuwa gani?
Ilikuwa L.
N.
Just went to the next one. L. I was in L, then
L.
I moved to M.
Okay.
Yes.
Huyu mungona ajai panda kutoka imagine M for 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 9 good years. 9. Janet, wewe kwa mibaraka ya Mungu na miujiza 2011, 2012, 13, 14 already you are in P. Tuketi tu. Asanteni. I hope unachukua notes. Lazima tukae chini tukubaliane. And you told me yesterday that she's the only person who has an opinion, who can make an opinion in procurement. But you see, there are so many people around that who are qualified to even to take over from that position, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Kwa hivyo story nyingine nyingi tuwache bwana. Let us give due to the people also who deserve it. Waziri,
Yes, sir.
tafadhali, naomba. There are a few things. These people, they fall under you directly.
Yes.
Najua kwamba you did not know what I had today for these people. That's what I have. Morini wewe bado hujakolea. Actually, I just picked notes. Keti tu. Where's Kirandi? Agenda. Wewe ni mtu wa ICT. Who is in charge of ICT? Wewe ndugu, even just infrastructure for ICT, before you lay network, hapa stadium hakuna CCTV, hata huko juu hakuna CCTV. Offices where ladies are being sexually harassed in the assembly, no CCTV. Mtu akiwa harassed kutoka juu akipiga kelele as she's going down the stairs, nothing captures that intentionally. No, even those corridors, hakuna. I had a terrifying story here yesterday. Bwana engineer, you remember the other day I told you when I came up there?
Yeah, the office here you came.
We need to sit down as a ACT.
Yes, sir.
All these reports we have is because ICT is not working. Not necessarily on the CCTV, in other field of ICC.
We are ready for your support, sir.
We will avail funds to make sure everything is working.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Mwisho. Where's Victor? Salman Metomo. When were you employed? Job group?
Job group K. Your
K.
Excellency, yes.
Sasa uko gani?
I've never been promoted.
Since 2014?
Yes, for 8 years.
For 8 years, an ICT. Kutoka siku hiyo umeenda shule?
Yeah, nimeenda pia hadi India nikafanya specialized certificate. Nikarudi and we jump started the GIS department but no promotion.
Huyu mkubwa wako, you are in job group? You are at P?
Yes, sir.
Uliingia lini county?
2014, sir.
Uliingia na which group? Hebu nipe file yako.
P. Niliingia na P.
Uliingia na P?
Yes, sir.
Na hujawahi kuwa promoted?
Bado.
Eh.
Yes, sir.
Anaonekana ICT hamfanyi kazi mzuri. That's why I'm not being promoted. Inaonekana ICT team, weka mkono juu. ICT. Nyinyi hakuna kazi mnafanya? Hawa watu hawasongi.
Tunafanya mkubwa.
Eh?
We are working.
What happened?
We don't know what happened.
Bwana CS. Nini imefanyika kwa hao wangwana? Unajua you have the institutional memory. Eh?
The procedure, Your Excellency, in government is that the head of department, who is the chief officer, sits under the Department of Health Human Resource Committee, recommends promotions to the County Public Service Board. That's the procedure in government.
Therefore, it depends on the department.
Depends on the department.
You hear that?
Yes, Your Excellency, I'm aware. It was discussed. I even have an HR officer in charge of ICT and finance, and she can confirm that.
Who is the HR? This is
Ruth.
Ruth.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Hebu toa mask, Ruth. I was confusing you with another lady. Ruth, what happened? You are the HR representative in ICT.
In finance and economic planning.
What happened?
We discussed their promotions. We wrote minutes. They were forwarded to the board through the office of the county secretary. Yes. A few of them were promoted, but recently the promotions were stopped.
No, the recent one I stopped it because you can't promote people without factoring it in the budget. There must be a provision, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you as an HR expert, how do you promote people when you know very well there is no funds?
The CEO had confirmed this budget for their promotion.
Who is the CEO?
Chief Officer Ongori.
Onderi.
Ongori.
Where is he? Hebu nilete, anaitwa Ombori?
Ongori.
Ongori.
Zablon.
Letea mimi yeye. Dakika moja ninyi kaa, wacha akuje tu apate mshtuko wake. Jared Okumu. Where's Jared? Ndugu, hebu kuja na makaratasi yako. Elijah Ezekiel Bosire. Ezekiel, what do you have? You are in job group?
Your Excellency, currently I'm acting on job group B. Job group B, Assistant Director, but which is not existing, Your Excellency. I joined this county 2014.
Let's come up again.
Your Excellency, I'm saying, my name is Elijah Bosire Menga. I'm acting on Assistant Director, job group B, which is not existing. I was given a letter.
How do you work in an existing position?
It's there, Your Excellency. It has not been revoked. I even gave out my documents to the officers who were there, Your Excellency. I joined here 2014, job group J, with these officers. They have gone where they have gone. I was given job group K, Your Excellency. Reason, it's God who can answer me. And those guys who gave me that position. Later on, Your Excellency, I was given job group L, and then I was given acting capacity for 4 years, while all of these officers who were employed before me, they have passed through my hands, they were being promoted to overpass me. So some of them are in my process, and these are the way I went through my hands.
Pole, you're going too fast.
Yes, Your
I know you have an excitement.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I'll solve that problem, don't worry.
Thank you,
You'll get to your deserved
Thank you, Your Excellency.
job group.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Pole.
Asante.
Madam, you're the HR. You know his case?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you let me have the truth. Usiogope, hakuna mtu anaogopa hapa. You'll be a free lady. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
Come on, tell me the truth, please.
Okay, the truth is we were not able to discuss procurement because they don't have a budget for promotions. But for the longest, promotions have been happening, and even the heads are not aware who gets promoted and how.
Good.
Yes.
And that's the honest. That's why you should have more ladies in this service, because she is indicated clearly that promotions are due vile zilikuwa zinafanywa, and she's actually part of the system. Sio makosa yako. Just hold on there. Mr. Jared, you are in job group?
Job group L.
L.
Yes.
You are in job group? I want to confirm, do you have any document showing that you have done procurement course?
I would say that actually when I went to an interview, that was way back in 2004, because I was engaged as an employee of a local authority, that is KISII Municipal Council. Then that was, I think I was a trainee accountant. Then later on I was promoted to accountant 3. Then in 2004, we were called for an interview. There were vacancies that were existing in the establishment around that time. So the Public Service Commission officers came on the ground, and we conducted an interview, for which I passed. I was given a position of Supply Chain Management Officer 1. That is way back in 2004. So about the question of having that, I would say, and just to be honest, is that I was engaged, I was promoted in that capacity as an economist, because I did Bachelor of Arts, that is economics. That's economics honors. Yes.
Therefore, you have no experience other than those what you have explained in terms of anything to do with procurement course in our school. Because indeed, if you have had it, you have a certificate against it, isn't it?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Yeah. Now, you know why we are doing what we are doing? I have very good people there. That's why they are going through. Therefore, we'll get this story. This gentleman, now, this one, he was employed in 1988. Nakiwa na miaka 8 mimi.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You have Masters of Business Administration.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Bachelor of Supply and Procurement Management.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You have completed all professional courses.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You were confirmed as a director of supply chain management and later demoted for lack of a godfather. Currently, you are at J Group, Job Group L.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Dr. Okum, my brother Jared Okum, has Bachelor's of Arts, no procurement course at J Job Group P. You must have had your godfather around. No, that's for another day. Of course, you can't say yes or no. Don't worry. Stephen Kipsop, Tim. Kate. Kwa hivyo mnaona hiyo? Guys, we are seeing what is transpiring around. Okumu, no, it's Kato. I'm just to Okumu, I wanted just to point out that my brother, you are at job group B. Huyo mwingine kwa your L. He has all the papers, he has experience. Waziri. Naona hiyo maneno? Unajua ile kitu tutafanya. Stephen, Bachelor of Arts, Diploma in Supply Chain Management, Job Group P. What can you say?
Now that I've already gotten the chance to actually address maybe one or two things, when I was seated there are a few things that I was actually digesting out of actually the discussion that was taking place. Now the main issue is, somebody like me, I started working with Kenya Power.
Yes.
All right, that was in the year 1996. I stayed for a period of 8 years. Then after the period of 8 years, I was looking for a position elsewhere to become a CEO, of which I went out, but I did not succeed. I went ahead to work as an administrative assistant. Then thereafter, I got an opportunity with a program under Ministry of Agriculture that is funded by IFAD, where I worked for 7 years. Now, in the process when I was actually at IFAD, and you see that was the time procurement was actually changing. Because initially, it was not, the diploma was not a requirement for you to become a professional. It was only somebody who has already gotten a degree, all right? It's the person who could actually proceed and become a procurement officer. Then thereafter, now, when the changes were coming, I had to change with the times. That was when now I got my diploma, which enabled me now to be a full member of KISII. Then thereafter now, there was the requirement that came thereafter, which was for you to get a license, you must be a member and you must be a qualified member. That is with the DPSL, which I know my colleagues also got it, and they are also having the license the way I also have the license. Then now, it was towards the end of the program. That was the time now I was looking for a job, right? So, and this program was covering 8 provinces that time within Kenya. That is Meru, Embu, Kirinyaga, KISII, Nandi, and also some part of Western. So that was when I came to know KISII, because we were actually covering...
Which year was that?
That was between 2008 up to, I worked up to 2014 March. Yes. Then now I was looking for...
No, don't go far. You've explained. I'll have a sitting with both of you, but there is this one interesting one. Wacha tu. Wewe kwanza umejielezea mzuri mzee. Umebakisha miaka mingapi umeniambia?
I'm remaining with 5.
5 years. Lakini I can see you are at L, you are at P.
Yes.
Si uko mzuri?
I came at P and I'm still at P.
When did you come in at P?
2015.
2015.
Yes, 1 year after my other colleagues who were saying.
Yeah. This gentleman came even earlier than majority of the people. But then these are discussions that we'll have with this team. We will want to be fair to every Kenyan who is working in the Republic of this great country of ours. Kim Sop,
Yes,
comes here. Just get seated. Kuna huyu hapa, asante weketi. Where is this Erastus Miregwa? Evaristus, yes. Not Erastus. Where is he? You're the one? No, wewe uko na kesi kidogo. Ngojea my brother. Everestas. Wewe jamaa, you gave your papers and you disappeared. Ni wewe? Waziri mtu, we must deal with this is promotion. Diploma holder in Business Information Technology, certificate in computer course, within 2 years, he has been promoted from job group J to L, bypassing J, K. Actually, if I passed K without additional document, as far as his study is concerned. Hii ukora ndogo ndogo, we must stop it. Ni mzuri you guys have given in your papers. We will analyze, and the reason that we must put you to where you belong is because of your documents. Kuna mtu anaitwa niliita anaitwa nani? Yeah, nimepata. Kirandi, where's Kirandi? Ayenda. Kuja ndugu. Your documentation. You were employed 2015.
Yes, I was employed 2015 to the county, but I was employed in 2006.
No, to the county.
To the county is 2014.
What were you doing at 2006, since 2006 to?
Since 2006, when I was employed, I was employed by a program, which was a NASCOP, HOH agreement, which was in some district. We were 192 people in the country. So, since 2006, I was working in KISII district as in the section of HIV/AIDS as a data officer. Then I was transferred to Nairobi, to Kiambu district. I worked in Kiambu district, then I was taken to NASCOP headquarters, where I was working in the office of biosafety and biosecurity, still in the side of data. Then from there, I was transferred to the office of transport. Then I worked there until 2013.
Oh, all right.
There. I worked there until 2013. You remember very well, choices have consequences, by that saying by John Carson. By then, he was saying, if you choose so and so, then and we were handing our salary from CDC program with MOH. Then we were stopped our salary, our work. That was in Nairobi headquarters. Then that was the promulgation of the county government. Then at the county government, I came there looking for a job. We didn't have a chief officer. We were only having just a director. So many seats were not even filled by then. Then I got an office in the director of health as an assistant PA to him. I worked there on contractual basis for 1 and 3 months. Yeah. Then I was assimilated to the county government around 2015 there, as a permanent and pension basis in the section of ICT. Then when I was assimilated, I was transferred to Gucha District Hospital. I worked there 1 year, and then I was transferred to Keumbu Sub-District. I'm I'm fond of sub-district, sub-county hospital, where I am assisting in the side of ICT program.
You are in job group?
H.
H. You have been there for how long?
I've been, Your Excellency, you can see the whole way up to where I am now. Those are so many years.
Mshahara unakula, uko na gari?
Kuna gari, sina gari yangu sahi. I had a car 208. I sold it. You can go to my team's account, you cannot get a car there. I sold it.
Why?
Fuel and the job group you have seen.
How did
the
you
family?
How did you get it when you know very well that your salary was small, but all the family was growing again?
By then I was working with the program, Your Excellency.
There were many avenues of making some few allowances.
We were going to the HIV/AIDS has a lot of money by then.
Why have you not gone back there again?
The program do change as time goes by, Your Excellency.
But have you ever continued with your studies?
Yeah. Currently I'm doing community health and development. Yes.
Right, thank you. Thank you. I want to end there, but there is one person, Victor Nyagaka Magara. Nyagaka, ulikuwa umesimama na umefanya tu mwaka moja. Wewe tutambadilisha wewe madaraka tukimaliza hata miaka 2. Lakini mtatusaidia sawa? Yeah. Allow me to Sharon Amani Kerubo, ICT. You employed 2017.
Yes, sir.
Sasa Damaris Msembi.
Hello. Yes.
Msembi.
Yes, sir.
You employed 2014.
Yes, sir.
Job group.
K.
Then since then you have gone.
Yes, I have a master's in computer science. I've done my SMC, I've done my SLDP, and I went out of the country to do GIS. However, I've never gotten a promotion.
You are still in the
job
same
group
job
K,
group?
yes.
You have no godfather?
No, I don't have. Actually, I'm not from this community. I don't know if that is the reason, but my home county is Machoooos County.
And
I'm married in Migori County.
That could be the reason?
I don't know.
No, don't worry. We will promote people kulingana na kazi yao mzuri. Sawa? Yeah, I got it. This lady since 2014. There are those ones even who don't have those papers, who don't have that experience, but they are bosses. We must realign those institutional structure. Onchera Teresa.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Onchera.
Yes.
You employed 2014.
Yes, sir.
Wewe sikuwa na shida, is only I noted. Sorry. More of these, Bwana Waziri, more of these things that why I decided to take this route rather than the other one, because of individual cases, other than Eric. Dr. Otucho, mtanifungulia pale kwa sababu si alisema yeye ni mgonjwa. Fungua pale, base commander, mnajua vile vitu tunafanya. Angalia alcohol content. Huyo mngwana pole tu, alafu you'll give me a report. Hiyo ni kazi yao. Walevi ni wangapi wako hapa? Weke mkono juu. Chairman alikuwa hapa lakini ameenda. Chairman ameenda wapi? No, chairman unajua Mheshimiwa Nyonka anasemanga yeye ni mwenyekiti. Now that you're behind me, kuja pande hii mwana Ngori. Ile timu ya Ngori iko wapi? Ilikuwa imesimama? Salmani na No, I don't think it's this one. Yes. About this lady and the budget. Actually, there is promotions that you gave the other day. Did you have a budget? Because what she has confirmed, you did indicate to her there was money for that promotion. Did you have the money?
We usually have money for promotions every year.
Did you have it in the budget?
It was.
Waziri, kuja hapa pande hii. Uko na pesa?
Your Excellency, our wage bill is capped at 35% of the total revenue we get. Anything above that, I'm unable to confirm funds.
How do you confirm funds? The owner of the fund is this one. How do you know that there is money? It's just that because you're the big boss in there, you think there is money.
Your Excellency, every year, every department has money for promotion. What we may not have is money to employ new officers. But I have been seeing a stream of new officers coming every now and again. So I don't know where that money is, but for promotions, it is a right of every officer to be promoted after every 3 years.
It's the right of every officer.
And let me finish.
Do you promote without money? Because you promote them and they don't receive their money, what will happen?
The issue of promotion, Your Excellency, this lady standing here, she is the human resource officer in our department. Usually, every quarter, we have what is called a departmental human resource advisory committee meeting. In those advisory committee meetings, we look at cases of officers who require to be promoted and who have met the conditions for promotion. We do isolate those cases that are seriously deserving, like those officers. There is this officer here, Your Excellency, Metobo. There is that deputy director. There is my daughter Damaris, and many others. These are cases that we look at every quarter. And my duty as a CEO is to make recommendation to the County Public Service Board as a human resource, departmental human resource advisory committee. It goes there. Now, what happens after that? I just hear, Your Excellency, that some people have been promoted, others have not been promoted.
And employment is going on.
And employment is going on. So, kindly streamline those things, Your Excellency.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. And you have seen the skewness in this thing, employment, something we must bring to an end. Yes. Kwa hivyo utatoa lock baadaye, ndio sababu unatetemeka. Sawa bwana base commander. Aja. Give him this mic. You must be a good officer. I want to hear that. And I will surprise you what then after that advice.
Your Excellency, we've been receiving new officers, and I'm the one in charge of budget. So wherever I see a streaming of new officers coming, I'll always advise through my waziri that we don't have a budget. And we cannot keep employing new officers if these officers who deserve promotion have not been promoted.
That's it.
And once that happens, what do you expect me to do, Your Excellency? I have very little to do. I only write a letter. If it's acted on, I don't know.
Now, for your surprise, do you know there are 338 new employees who are supposed to be paid salary as from July? Whereas there are people who have been, who are supposed to be promoted. And really the irony is that, yes, we have surpassed the wage bill 35%. We're at 58. Actually, I was being told it's 60, but I'm putting at 58. Is that 60? It's about 62. 62. And the cut line is? 35. Actually, I saw other counties, they're at 45, 48, they're saying it's bad. KISII, we are the only county at 62. Can we manage?
We can't, Your Excellency.
Waheshimiwa MCA, mnasikia, we cannot manage. This guy is at 62. This is an expert advice from who has been advising these people, but they go ahead to start employing. Thank you. Thank you, Bwana Ongori. Then people, they are saying what we are doing. How else could I get this information? If I walked into your offices, they'll say I'm harassing people. This is the only way I'll do it. I'll send some people to where they belong. I will. We will make sure there is proper structures, institutional structures be followed. Yesterday, an officer confirms to me how they have been fueling in some petrol stations here. Wanaenda wanaweka, they go, they fuel a half tank, lakini in their system wanaonyesha it's full tank. An ambulance is filled with the fuel, alafu inabeba mtu hapa ikielekea Eldoret. By the time inafika Eldoret, the patient must pay for that service. You guys, you want her to sit back and watch? Mnataka tukae tukiangalia? Wacha niulize, mko na wazazi? Mko na watoto? Na mko na bibi na bwana, si ndio? Ingawaje I know some of the people wako na mabibi hapa ndani, wako na watoto hapa na mabwana. Imagine kitu accident itokee kama hii, itufunike zote. Kama wewe uko na bibi na mtoto na mama na bwana na baba yake, see, the whole generation goes, the entire family. Then your middle neighbor, mtoto amemaliza even university, wawezi mleta yeye afanye hata kufagia hapa. Naomba tafadhali tusimamishe hii ukora na ujanja ya watu wetu. Nikubalie, remove this thing. Nikubalie to state this. You as procurement officers and the ICT team, I want to plead with you. You'll help us, especially the ICT team, the in charge, the infrastructure. I want you to come up with, we are going to have the supplementary budget. In the supplementary budget, I want to check on all infrastructure, all the roadmap in networking, the county facilities and properties that we have. I would have expected you as an expert. I saw you are so many ICT here, guys. You would have secured even, you could have come with a software on how we can manage revenue collection. These boys and girls who came up with the system of e-system, they're young people, ICT experts. And you see the government bought that option. Today, those guys, they are smiling back home. If you wanted to be moved from your job group to another job group, why can't you initiate that process? Uniambie governor, tumefika hapa, and this is what exactly we need to do. If today, I would have expected the people like you in ICT, expertise, utaniambia mheshimiwa, give 5 minutes. Wacha nikuambie what we are expecting from that building in terms of rent, space, against the columns inside there, against the staircases. Si watu wa ICT nyinyi ni watu hesabu wazuri? Ama hesabu ni ngumu kwenu? This is what we could have expected. We have a university here. We would have gotten expertise. Wale wanafunzi wako hapo wenye werefu watusaidie. Kwa hivyo is my humble request that in another 100 days there must be a total change in the management of ICT. Wewe mkubwa wako na timu yako. Otherwise kama hatuwezi, tutafute pia wengine watusaidie kutoka nje. Si ndio? Yeah, and you know what that one means. My brothers and sisters in procurement, there are so many people who have done courses of supply and management, procurement, mnawajua. Hata wengine inawezekana ni ndugu zenu, dada zenu, marafiki zenu. Mzee Kipsop, nyumbani ni wapi? Elgeyo. Najua nikikutuma kwenu nyumbani Elgeyo nitafutie watu 5 ambao ni expertise in procurement utaniletea. There are many. Nyumbani ni wapi wewe? Nyamira. If I sent you to Nyamira, I ask for 10 or 20 procurement expertise, they'll be here. If you can't deliver, we must bring people who will deliver. Wakusaidie, kwa sababu watu wengine hawezi jisaidia. Uko ndani ya shamba ya miwa, ujui miwa ni mitamu, umekaa ndani. Kwani ni wapi? Minyingwa. Kwani mtu wa town? Unajua wakati mwingine tukiwa kwa matanga wanaambia watu wa nyumbani simama, wenyeji wakae. Wewe sasa wewe umesimama wenyewe, wenyeji wamekaa. Don't worry. We'll disrupt the system. Ambaye hajatoa lock. Nyumbani ni wapi? Yaani all the way from South Mgango ukuje kufungulia lock hapa town. Wewe ndugu, acha nitapata report yako. And I didn't want to touch a lot on your documentation. Be sure, for those officers who have been involved in the fraudulent awarding, the good thing I'm with my colleagues here, tutawaonyesha vile kazi inafanyika. Lakini kama wewe huko na ujasiri mzuri, umeona ile inafanyika, na nimesema kama huko job group K na hujaenda L na unajua ile makosa ilikuwa inafanyika, wewe kuja niambie. Nitahakikisha kwamba service board imeongeza wewe job group yako, anipe wewe ng'ombe 2 as long as we can secure. I'm ready. Nyinyi mlikuwa pa juzi. Ni juzi ama ni jana? Hiyo wakati nilipea jamaa shilingi 10,000. What was the question I had posted to them? What happened is that money, watu walilipwa pesa. Hata wengine hapa nasikia watu wanalipwa pesa, then wanaambiwa rudisha. Wanapewa, like these ones were paid 60,000 according to job groups, 60,000, then wanaambiwa rudisha 45 hapa. Huyu mama miwani, nikuulize, wewe unaongea kweli? What are you? Unafanya kazi gani mama? Supplies.
Surprise chain management assistant 1.
What are you? What do you do exactly?
Kwa store.
Unafanya kwa store?
Yes.
Umenikumbusha. Mtu anaitwa Swanya yuko wapi? Is not here. is not in this group. The procurement of those chairs. Which department? Who is the procurement officer trade? Madam, kuja, wewe kiti, kuja. Ni mzuri umenikumbusha wakati nimeuliza swali. Unaitwa nani? Nipe file yako tafadhali. Give me your file. Unaitwa nani, madam?
Mutanya Lydia Musirigwa.
Mo?
Mutanya Lydia Musirigwa.
Lydia.
Yes.
Unajua mtu anaitwa Swanya?
Yes.
Ni nani?
Direct Administration Trade.
Did you at any given time procure executive chairs?
They were ordinary chairs, they were not executive.
Yeah. How many?
30.
30. Where are they?
They were, when we received them, we dispersed them to the Department of Trade.
Trade?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
Who is in charge of trade?
Administration of Procurement.
Whom?
Chief Officer.
Yes, the Chief Officer.
Yeah.
Which?
Madam Naomi.
Naomi.
Yeah.
You handed over the old seats to her?
Yeah. Received by Swanya, who gave the report to her. Because Swanya is the Direct Administration.
After procuring, and you have given them out, how do you confirm that they went to the right people? Swanya has not picked them to his house.
He has a distribution list on who picked the chairs. Yeah.
What are you yourself?
I'm a supply chain assistant too.
Eh?
Procurement, a supply chain assistant too.
Job group?
J.
Who is your boss?
Mr. Mageto.
Mageto. Unajua mrembo? She was in trade. Are you aware of those chairs?
Your Excellency, unless I see the project file, that's when I'll be
You know that those chairs were being distributed, I think last week, and given to people who have new chairs simply to conceal theft of certain amount of money in the department. And the Swanya was doing it, he himself. Then he went ahead. There was chairs which were being ferried out of the treasury. The officers at the gate stopped those chairs to get out. I want you to do a follow-up by Friday. I want to know the status of those things. Who received what and what they have in their office. So when do you procure?
Yes.
Walileta?
Yeah.
Walileta request?
Yeah.
Huyo mtu amelipwa?
No.
Yeah. I know they wanted to lock the system. Sasa madam, acha niangalie papers zako kwanza kabla hujaenda.
Jacob.
When were you employed here?
2017.
17.
Yeah.
At what job group?
Job group J.
Hujai songa?
We had promoted, but it's not affected.
To?
Job group K.
K?
Yeah.
When was that?
This year.
Oh, the recent one?
Yeah.
Oh, those ones were cancelled because of availability of resources. That was the reason, Mosiriwa.
Yeah.
Mosiriwa, I think I have... Shika tu, nitaangalia nikiketi. I have something I want to ask you. I must be having a story. about that department. Keti tu. Asante. What else? I wanted to say something. Kuna mtu natafuta hapa. Mbona uko na imechando ndugu yangu? Allow me to bring the meeting to an end. And I assure you, we will streamline the systems and allow us to deal with those radicals in the manner that we believe is the best. Ikiwa kwamba tutatumia sheria, tutatumia. Mahali inatumika kwamba lazima tutumie ujuzi na akili zetu, tutatumia. Mahali itahitaji kutumika nguvu, tutaitumia. I'm a strong believer, and for those ones of you who did procurement and economics, the common principle, I think I must have read it in economics, is that for a human being to give positive results, pain must be inflicted in them. Si kuna principle kama hiyo? Yeah, for those ones who have good memory in economics. Kwa hivyo, we will inflict pain for us to get positive results. But more important, I know most of you, you are being called, peana fulani attender, give so and so attender. It's not going to happen. People must pass through the laid down procedures of procurement. People must get jobs out of their sweat. Sio kwamba Simba anawajua, eti gavana amesema, ama so and so amesema, kuna biashara kama hiyo. Kwa hivyo mtu asikupigie simu, let nobody call you, eti gavana amesema, pea huyo mtu contract. Hapana. Madam, ni ukweli, naona ukifanya macho namna hii. Ni ukweli. Yeah. Najua watu are being coerced here. Give so and so attender, give so and so. We're not going to do those things. We'll follow the laid down procedures of procurement. Period. Kila mtu atafute paperwork, wakuje, they compete competitively, wapeane. Vile nimewambia kuna watu wengi wanataka kufanya kazi, tafadhali kama wewe unataka kufanya kazi imekutosha, na kuomba tu kiroho safi. Andika resignation letter, kuja. We'll allow you. Uende utengeneze mali kwingine. That's my humble request. With those many remarks. Bwana Director, uko na kitu? Yeah, some things more.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the chance. I want to congratulate you, Your Excellency, for what you've done to us as a county. The direction you are taking is the right direction, Your Excellency. Number two, I can assure you, since I've been in the department for the procurement for the last 36 years, I have a few months to go. I hereby concur with you and I will support you fully. Your Excellency, we have procurement officers who are qualified, hardworking, honest, except that you have changed the environment. We thank you for that. I can assure you that through the MCAs and all the projects we are going to carry in your 5 years, you will see results. Number two, Your Excellency, it's a special request. Through Elder, the Deputy Governor, and the rest of all the staff here, Your Excellency, I want to request you, last night I didn't sleep. I want to be honest, I really thought about this meeting, but something came into my mind, Your Excellency, that through Elder Deputy Governor, you call to this stadium religious leaders, Abarisia, Abarandia, Chief Bishop, Toichibuna, Bantobe County. We sit here to say, if you have done something wrong at Tuabere, we carry on with the day. I think that is the way to go, and thank you for what you have done. When I was coming, I can concur Nanyo Rabang, Your Excellency, Bagotebanga Simbo, Dire Kovetaya, Oberestima, you are banning the county. They really believe in you. Carol, I say, Carol, Your Excellency, will be there for you. Barikiwe sana.
Thank you. Who else had something before? You may have something burning. Thank you, Director. That's good. That's the direction we want to take. We are not on witch hunt mission here. We want to fix our account. There is no angel who will fall from heaven to come and sort our mess. Yes, the mess is there. We must look for. We are not going to look back as something might be gaining on us. The only thing is that we must remind ourselves of the past, but we can't look back. We'll forge forward to make it happen. Yes, Ndugu?
Thank you, Excellence. I'd like to say we're grateful for the concern you have for us. I think for the ICT department, we've been struggling through. I have a burden of over 60 plus staff, whom I believe that sometimes when they come to us, we don't even have answers to their requests. But I want to believe that you're coming in and the passion you have for us, supporting us in terms of our work and even our human resource capacity. I believe that we are going to surpass your expectations. And we have different units now for we have different functional units in ICT, people who are dedicated to particular competencies. And we'll share with you when we'll be having maybe a one-on-one with you as a department so that you can see how best you can help us. Above all, I want to pray that you capacity build us, you enable us to go for trainings which are existing, and above all, you help us also to improve some of our staff who have stagnated in their job groups. Thank you so much, Your Excellence.
Thank you. Now that you are talking about stagnation, allow me. We're going to flush out the ghost workers. There are some guys who are employed, who are in the US, and are very busy kwa mitandao, busy abusing us. A number of them. Some who are employees of the county. Some who are employed only to come and gossip around here. We are going to decentralize, and this is what we have agreed, these services. Tafadhali ukitumwa tu Nyamarambe, ukitumwa cha Nyamache ama Marani, go there, help us. Hapa kutakuwa ni uchungu sana, especially kama niko hapa, kufanya kazi hapa. Hata ukiingia ina compound, mahali kuna CCTV unaandikiwa kwa mlango, it's manned by what? CCTVs. I want to say, we will be firm in making sure our society shines. Yesterday, Dr. Tucho, yuko wapi? Dr. Tucho, we had a conversation with some people from Britain. Our outgoing president had already signed an agreement with the British. The guys from Manchester University. How much was that? 3 billion pounds. 3 million pounds for projects here. Eh? And you're here. Alafu wewe you are busy thinking how to steal 100,000. So uliza Simba, ni vipi? Sijaiiba. Nimeona watu wakiuliza, another bagger was writing a message here. How did Simba get money for campaigns? It's embarrassing our people in the stadium. KISII has been a victim of what? Victim of stealing. I'm not going to give room for the thieves. This one must come to an end. That people must be employed at the county to steal? Hapana. Si you become a gangster, ubebe bunduki kule, lakini si kuja kuiba na kalamu hapa. Just explain this so that people that are aware, even the MCs, they can get the gist. This gentleman is a KISII guy who is coordinating both in Britain and in the US. And the people, they are ready. The only thing they want is a goodwill and the political goodwill. Kuna pesa. Tafadhali, wacha tuangalie nje ya dirisha. Usiangalie ndani mahali unaishi. And allow us, hata kama tumekosea, I'm happy what you say. We are calling for all religious leaders. Wacha mambo ya wizi hata ya pesa. Do you know immorality in this town? Where people, they can sleep with the wives of other people. Where people can sleep with the young babies. Immorality of highest order. If it was a time of Sodom and Gomorrah, KISII could have gone down. KISII could be dead, where Dead Sea is, for those ones who have traveled to Israel. You know, Sodom and Gomorrah, wakati ilisink, wakati baada ya kuchomeka, the Dead Sea came on it. Is there to date. Lot's wife, mahali aligeuka hivi, in the Golan Mountains, yuko, you can see it. We must bring the pastors, bishops, fathers, those ones of PhD, what do we call them? Reverends, to pray for account. And I think that's another thing. I'll sponsor that event without using any coin of the county. And tatafuta shilingi kidogo. Hata saizi mkimaliza mkiondoka, najua sukari imeenda chini. Mtapewa soda hapa na mkate, tafadhali ukikula urudi kwa ofisi. Si ndio? Mwatenga ya tira kwa vita anestima. Kwa vere transformer one. Yes.
Yeah, Your Excellency, the outgoing president, or the current president, because he has not handed over, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, traveled to the UK to enter into an MOU with the Kenya Alliance with the University of Manchester. Those people traveled here last year, I think the beginning of this year. The total cost of building a center of excellency in collaboration with KISII University and KISII County government is over 3 billion sterling pounds. So you can calculate that. They've already been allocated the land. The designs are ongoing. His Excellency the Governor is supposed to, and I think Dr. Tucho, you will explain briefly, because they had a Zoom meeting the other day. His Excellency the Governor will have to travel to UK to tie up the loose ends. And the Kenyan government, through the president, had agreed to give what we call a sovereign guarantee, because this is money that the University of Manchester, where a lot of stakeholders and maybe charitable organizations are ready to pump into KISII. So 3 billion pounds, Your Excellency, will train specialists in all areas, and this will actually culminate in making KISII a tourist destination for health. But Dr. Tujo, you can just add, because you had a Zoom meeting the other day, and I was not there.
Thank you, CS. The project...
And you can even explain the discussion we had with John yesterday from the UK.
Yeah, so we have UK-Kenya Alliance, and we have a liaison officer in the UK called John Guto, who is in charge of that project. The UK-Kenya Alliance is sponsored by top 10 medical universities, including Manchester University. So they have a program where they want to build a center of excellence for training of medical students and super specialists in KISII. And KISII will be the center for training of those specialists. Then we'll have satellite hospitals elsewhere in Kenya. So we'll have a special economic zone in KISII for provision of specialized care, including those that we send our patients to India and other countries. So they are ready to invest £3 billion for that project, and Guto is spearheading that.
His Excellency, yes, 3 billion pounds. And His Excellency is going to go there so that that deal can be sealed for our people in KISII.
Not good in maths. $3 billion pounds is how much? Pesa ngapi? 3 billion pounds. A pound is 140 now, or 50? 148. 145 to 148. That's how much? 3 billion. Is actually, it could be the country's what? Budget. If we got those money, we'll change. We have no economic activity. That could be our economic activity to our side for medicine and other fronts. Tafadhali, wacha tuwache hiyo hizi ndogo ndogo. It's a big shame. Yesterday, I was being told the problem was our team which was put in place. Incompetence. People want, first of all, how much am I going to get out of that one? Kickbacks. Nimesema hata nyinyi yule ambaye utapewa pesa kidogo ile ya kickback ya 10% ndio mnakimbizana nayo. Ikikuja tutaipeleka, tutauliza MC hapa, tafadhali niambie choo ni gani, market gani nimepewa 10% kickback, nataka niilete huko. Na tukipata umeiba sana like many other countries, kabla serikali ijafikia wewe, sisi wananchi tunakamata wewe. Na unajua tukikamata wewe, hatukamati wewe tukipembeleza wewe. The law requires of citizen what? Citizen arrest. And we're going to do them. We will make sure we have arrested you. And arresting haitakuwa ni harusi. Tunakamata wewe, tunapelekea askari hapo, anapeleka wewe kotini, lakini kabla hujafika kotini utakuwa umebondwa vya kutosha. With those many remarks, MCAs, kuna mtu ako na comment? Ndio nimalizie hapa. Hakuna. Ikiwa tumemaliza, yes. Na utuombee madam. Do you go to church?
Tajaribu kuomba on behalf of ladies. Sijaona mwanamke akiongea. Thank you Your Excellency kwa hii nafasi. Na kushukuru niseme aje, venye umeanza kazi na I don't know advice, I don't know what I'll call it, to our wakubwa. Kuna watoto, mtuchukulie kama watoto wenu. Hiyo tu ndio nitaongea. A testimony to Chief Ongori. Yeye ndiye alifanya nikaingia procurement, lakini anijui jina. Nilikuwa naosha with a degree in procurement. Akanipata kwa ofisi yake na nilipikia our minister tea. True. Si nilikupikia chai? Wakati kitu ilikuwa hivi nikaambiwa sasa wewe unaosha, enda water. Nikaenda water. Kufika water nikapatana na Chief Ongori. Hanijui hata sasa, anijui labda venye naongea. Akaniuliza with procurement and your washing, go do this, bring your papers. Sikuwa nimechukua degree yangu kutoka Nairobi. Akaniambia kesho ni Friday, enda ulete barua zako ni recommend. He recommended. Nikaenda procedure na nikapita. Sikuwa na godfather. So ukiweka chief, tafadhali governor, eka kama Ongori, sijui kama atarudi, sijui. Eka watu kama yeye mwenye anakusaidia na akujui. Watu wazuri wenye watatusaidia. Alafu wa directors wote mkieko huko juu, kama ni mkubwa wa procurement, mimi ama procurement officer, so sitaki kuongea juu ya ICT. Ukiweka mkubwa tuseme mwenye ako pia ama ako nini, inamaanisha mdogo wake anafaa kuwa kitu kama J ama H, kitu kama hiyo. So huyo mkubwa anachukua kazi yote kabisa. Sasa wewe inabidi unakuwa ghost wako, haje unakuja kwa ofisi, unakaa, unaenda kwa nyumba. Kama uko na mtoto anasumbua, kesho utakuja. Si utaenda kushughulikia mtoto. Ukikaa wiki moja unatafuta. Ukiuliza kazi upewe. So wakubwa wetu mkikaa huko juu mtuangalie. Ukikuwa mkubwa wa department head, uzisha mwenye mnasaidiana na yeye, wacha kubeba kazi yote. Hii kazi uisha, Mungu tu ndiye yako. Tuombe Mungu tusaidiane sisi wote. Ukikuwa mkubwa saidia mdogo, muonyeshe unaenda hivi. Juu kama mimi 20 years from now maybe the next governor mtajuaje. Ndio maana nimesimama on behalf of ladies, mnizoee nikikuja kuuliza tutie ugavana 20 years ikiisha mnipatie. Tafadhali wa governor, thank you. Naweza kosa kukuona tena. So I got this chance, nikasema I talk. So
my sister, you'll be seeing me. Yeah. You'll be, maybe sisi call ghost governor. The only assurance that you'll be seeing. You've reminded me. You know, the irony, MCAs wale mlikuwa hapa jana. The irony between, you said you are Ongori. Between the irony ya Ongori na mtu mwingine hapa. Anaitwa nani huyo mtu tuliokuwa naongea hapa jana? The other gentleman, a lady like this one who has a degree at the county assembly. What he does, anatoa msichana akona degree, anamwambia kazi yako ni kuosha nini? Choo. You had that confession yesterday. The irony, these ladies, wengine wengi, you know, it's saddening. I don't want to say what we had yesterday. This was off camera, and I don't want to say it. But ladies, you have a special. My wife is a woman. My mother is a woman. My sisters, they're women. I have girls, definitely will be big women. Women, they're not tools of sex in this county. It has to come to an end. Kama hujui kuosha bibi yako, wacha kutonera. Wacha kutonera mukabande. Oh, these women, all of them, they are the same. It's only that okay, we're saying abakungu na abaya meno yakoki rose mukago umuntu. That's all, period. Ladies, please don't be put into same cocoon of thieves. You have children. You have a future. Men dare. Don't dare. The ladies who are here, those ones who will work hard, we will protect you throughout. Wewe fanya kazi yako mzuri, mimi nitasimama na wewe. Na ofisi yangu itakuwa wazi. And I'm making a deliberate mistakes. Ambayo itaitwa mistakes to be meeting you guys periodically. Tunaongea mnaniambia. Na nitakuwa na marafiki kutoka katikati yenu ambao wataniambia mheshimiwa, vitu inaenda namna hii. Already I've gotten it. Kwa hivyo unaitwa nani?
Vanis Mwenyenye.
Mwenyenye. Yeah. Baba, pray for us, but that was good. Thank you. Sasa, was there another lady who wanted to talk? Ebupe alafu atatuombea.
I'm sorry that we all had to stand up, but Your Excellency, I noted.
Kaa dakika moja tu tafadhali.
Yeah.
Let us respect these ladies. It's a good thing for them to speak to us.
No, mine is more technical. I noticed in your manifesto, you talk about enabling, ICT being an enabler. We've tried several automations and digitations of operations in the government. However, sometimes we get challenges, for instance, in budget, because it's very difficult to promise data as a benefit of these technologies, and it can't be quantified. Yet we have the MCAs here, when we go and tell them we want this system to do this particular thing, because they really can't quantify the impact or the data that would have, some of these things get slashed from the ICT budget. My recommendation moving forward, because I see it is one of your manifesto, And also in your 10-point plan, you talked about innovation. Kindly, without fear or favor, I would recommend ICT to be a ministry. Thank you.
Thank you. Qualification. Unajua hata mimi ukiniambia hivyo, I'm not an expert of ICT. Ukiniambia kwamba you know this network, nauliza network 10 million. How do I quantify? That's what she was talking about. It's about technical. We need to understand. Now you guys will have special sitting with the MCAs. Hata mimi nikiwa ndani yao, unifundishe, nielewe, then we will impress that system. If we had a proper ICT infrastructure, we control so many leakages of revenue around. And nimesema we are going to do it at the world level. In 5 years, tutakuwa mzuri. You want to pray for us? Who wants to pray for us?
Najaribu kwa sababu ulisema na nataka kuwa gavana, so Mungu anaonekana.
Na uombe Mungu akusaidie siku moja. Hiyo roho wewe
nilienda kuona baba yangu, alikuwa mgonjwa. So I've come because yesterday I was called, I was at home. So I've come because I have the...
Na jana ulienda wapi? Jana, kwa sababu you are supposed to be here.
No, I was at home, sir. Nilienda kuona baba yangu, alikuwa mgonjwa.
Sasa sikia.
Yes, sir.
Ndugu yangu.
Yes, sir.
Hata kama ulikuwa na godfather au godmother, na wajua, forget about them. Hapa ni kazi tu.
Yes, sir.
Tutafanya.
Yes, sir.
Na kuomba wewe kama ndugu yangu, lakini hata kama wewe ni ndugu yangu, najua you come from my place, hata kufukuza wewe nitafukuza wewe. As long as kama ufanye kazi nzuri, tafadhali kama unafanya kazi nzuri utakuwa rafiki yangu.
Yes, sir.
Na hiyo mizi ndogo ndogo hii ambao naangalia,
yes, sir,
isimame. Makosa yamefanyika. Siwezi angalia kwa makosa hiyo.
Yes, sir.
Wacha tuanze na clean slate.
Thank you, sir.
Sasa?
Yes, sir.
Hiyo ndio nauliza.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Lakini mzuri, naona kwamba umekubaliana ulikuwa mwizi.
I was not, yes.
Sawa, wewe ni ndugu yangu. Unaona umekubali kila kitu. Si ndio? I want to release people. Kitutu cha North wako hapa ndani? Wale wanafanya kazi Kitutu cha North. Ingia chini, nawa mkono, shika sahani yako ama soda yako na mkate ule na tukutane. Ndugu na